Our next NGO is Kshamata. Their vision is to mitigate vulnerability of human exploitation survivors through vocational training, enhancing employability and financial self-sufficiency. To share their story, we have a veteran of the organization, Jairaj D'Souza.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Jairaj D'Souza from Kshamata. I want to tell you the story of Bulbul. Bulbul, I met her in 2019 when I was in Kshamata as a volunteer. Bulbul was orphaned at a very young age, and she was sent to work as a domestic help by one of her aunts who adopted her. Barely in her teens, Bulbul was traded off several times to multiple locations. Bulbul, for 2 years, was trapped. She was beyond hope. The surprising thing about Bulbul was that during this time, she was rescued and sent for rehabilitation at least thrice. The authorities in the shelter homes, they were just kept saying that Bulbul is beyond hope. And the reason was because Bulbul kept going back to the same trade. But nobody asked the question why. Why did Bulbul go back to the same trade? In India, 16 million women face gender-based violence in a year. The number of young girls being trafficked has increased 14 times just in the last decade. And the reason for this is extreme poverty and illiteracy. The reason for this is this re-victimization is a major gap in the government's rehabilitation process, which fails to equip survivors with necessary life skills and vocational skills. In 2011, Kshamata was born to break this vision, to break the cycle of re-victimization. And we do this by intervention of life skills, counseling, vocational skills, job readiness, and handholding. Kshamata's 9-dimensional model of reintegration has been developed in the last 10 years to successfully break re-victimization. In this model of re-victimization, there are several interventions where women are taken through a process of counseling, where they're given life skills training, academic education if necessary, where the women are given mentoring, they are given job readiness training, they are even placed in jobs, and after being placed in jobs, they have handholding is done with them. And this takes a minimum of 2 years, and it can go even beyond 5 years because this is a very intensive process. Kshamata's model of reintegration today has helped Bulbul. Would you like to know what has happened to Bulbul? Bulbul today is not only recovering and doing well, but she's being trained to be a lab technician. Bulbul's story is a testament of Kshamata's model of engage, equip, and empower when it comes to generating livelihoods. And Kshamata aims to sustain itself by this Kshamata model of Kshamata Unlimited Enterprise, where women survivors are given a very sheltered environment and an earn and learn method is provided to them. This helps the women to generate livelihoods, and it also incentivizes them. And this gives us opportunities to provide training to other women as well. We are on a mission. We want to scale up Kshamata beyond Thane, Mumbai, and Navi Mumbai. We today want your help. We want to train and make 1,500 such bulbuls employable. And we want them to get livelihoods and live a decent life. For this, we need your help and support. We need 60,000 rupees per woman per month. That is just rupees 166 rupees, just a cup of coffee or a snack that you sacrifice or if you're on a diet, please save that money aside to transform the life of many such bulbuls. We need a 5,000 square feet facility where we can train and produce bags and fashion jewelry by these survivors which are sold in the market. We need your help for bulk orders. We need your help to place our women in jobs and to help them to get a decent living. Come, join with us to break the cycle of re-victimization. Thank you, each one of you, and thank you, SVP, for this opportunity.
Thanks, Jairaj, for the wonderful work that you are doing. A bulbul whose voice would have never been heard has been heard thanks to your efforts. Listening to her story sent a chill down my spine, and I wish and pray you get all the support from everybody in the society.